Well, my name's Johnny Knoxville and welcome to Jackass. This is the Cobra UK 25 LTD ST sound tracker. And I've got it connected to the Marconi 2955 with a receiver test, and with the AF voltage, the volume at about a volt and a 12 dB synad reading, the amount that you've got to squirt up its butt is 0.219 of a microvolt, which is a good reading. It's a very good reading. Anything in the twos is good, and below that you're in hamland. So the receiver sensitivity is good. Switching over to TX mode and keying up frequency 791185. It should be 791250. So it's not bang on frequency, but it's within the range of what would sound good, because it isn't critical on FM. And it's doing 3.8 watts when 4 would be, good. And of course it can be tuned up. Looking at that meter FM, when you talk into it, you should be getting numbers around the 2 mark. Audio, and it's doing it. So what they call the deviation is set okay. Test it on air for 10 minutes. Been talking for 10 minutes to a mate down the road, and he says it sounds like a Cybernet, which is sort of crap. And that's what these radios sound like. They don't sound great. So you need a decent mic, or mess with it, or whatever. I've tested a few and none of them sound very good. This one's wide banded, so it does from 25.6 all the way up to 30.1, and there's a handy laminated chart which I'll send with it, which gives all the bands and how to select them. The UK Euro switch, because it's been wide banded, it's FM to the left, switch to the right, Euro, and that's AM. But without the mod, which is adding a capacitor somewhere, the AM sounds shit. It's usable, but it just sounds pretty shit. So there we are. It's in pretty good shape overall. The back panel's nice and clean. The edge of that bezel, I think they call it, has got some bits on, but overall it's nice. And the LED, the signal meter, has been replaced with what looks to be probably a normal bulb. It's really bright. It's a really nice kind of bulb level on it, although it comes up too bright on there. So there we are. The other one I will test shortly and do a separate video if it's worth it. It seems to receive but not transmit, so I'm going to do some more tests. Audio.